In this video, I'm going to share with you how your church can start a podcast for nothing. Hey guys, this is AJ the CEO. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So one of the easiest things that you can do with your church to help expand its reach outside of the four walls is to start a podcast. And a lot of people, honestly, I was surprised how many people actually listen to podcasts. I mean, even though, yes, I do listen to podcasts, I just didn't realize just how vast the subject matter is that you can do. And obviously, from a church standpoint, it's really simple. What I want to do is just share with you what my setup is with my church and the process that I do. Because if you watch any of my church post productions, I make the video and I do it for a podcast, but we recently switched over to a new service and I want to share that with you. And this is the way that you can actually do it for free. So let me go ahead and cut over to my computer. All right, so this is Whooshkaa. I like that name, Whooshkaa. So I found these guys after doing some research, and they will allow you to do a podcast completely for free. Now, granted, it is powered by ads, but you are able to upload and create your own service, your own podcast for pretty much nothing, as long as you follow the guidelines in the size of the file that you need to do. So my suggestion, if you're getting started, honestly, is to just get started with just recording just the message. The message, I don't think anybody is preaching for 2 hours. I could be wrong, but like my pastor, he preaches sometimes between 25 minutes to 45 minutes. And that file size has been very easy for me to upload here, and it falls within the confines of what you need to do. So in the description, I actually have a guide that you can get that will walk you through how to do all of these steps, because I can't really do that here. But I just want to share with you just how simple it is to actually add a podcast once you get everything set up in the guide. Like I said, in the description, click on that. It'll take you to get a guide, really simple, that will show you how to set up everything. But I'm going to just show you, this is what the process is for my media ministry when we're adding something new. So this is our podcast. I would just come in here, click on here, and you can see all our specs. And just before I actually do that, we are registered with iTunes and Google Play. We've been doing that for a while, but this allowed us to get registered with Spotify for nothing, which was awesome. So as you can see, this is our podcast listed on Spotify. I'm actually migrating from our old site when we were on Squarespace that was doing our podcast for over 2.5 years. I'm migrating it over to this, so it's taking time. But again, it's cool that it's not eating up space on our website anymore. I don't have to upload it there. I can upload it here. And again, haven't put any credit card information at all. It's completely free. All right, so all I would do is come in here to my episodes. And as you can see, this is what I have right now. The failed ones, you can just ignore those. That's just when it was trying to pull it from Squarespace. So if you already have a podcast, you can actually import it and migrate it to where they're handling everything. These failed because these were pointed to our Squarespace site, which is now defunct. It does not work anymore. So that's why I can't get to these files. But I've manually uploaded the original file. All right, so what we would do is come in here and just create an episode. I upload my file here and give it a title, and let me actually pick one here. I'm gonna pick last year's stuff just as an example. So like I'll do this one. So I need to find that one first on our Vimeo page. Search for this. And I'm doing it this way because it's honestly easier to do it this way because I don't need the video. I'm gonna do the lowest quality possible because it's a smaller file, because I'm just gonna rip the audio off of this file. All right, the file is done. Now I'm gonna go to SoundForge, which is where I use all our stuff anyway. And there are multiple programs that you can use for this, but this just happens to be the one that I'm using. Go to my downloads. This is the sermon that I downloaded. I'm gonna open that. I'm gonna put this side by side here. Don't need this anymore. Alright, so now that this is done, I'm just gonna come in here. I'm gonna save as. Already does it as an MP3. I'm gonna make the name a little bit shorter. Then I'm gonna go to custom. Put the title here. Pastor's name is already embedded in that, but this is 2018. So ultimately, I'm gonna come back. You can put seasons and episodes. So I'm gonna use seasons as year. Right now I only have 1, so I'd have to go back and change everything to 2, move this to 1, and as far as I decide to go back, have to keep updating that. But let's put the date in. That's the 23rd of December. And we'll just go ahead and save that. So while that's doing that, what I'm gonna do is come in here, put my title in here, and I'm gonna do it in the same format that I normally put everything on our website. So we're gonna take who was speaking, the dates. I might actually start including the time. I'll just do it for right now. Scripture, here's our scripture. And this will be the episode and all this other stuff like that. I'm gonna say this is season 2. Oh, let me change that. I have to come back to that for some reason. It says 19. I'm gonna delete this anyway because I don't want this to go post out right now since I'm on a different year. My tags, normally I do my unique name that we carry across all of our social media, then the full name of our church, the common name, then I do our church again with our location, and then I do our website. The date of the service, so I will say that this was December 23rd. This was clean. And that's all I have to do for my settings. Now that my file is done, what I'm gonna do is locate what that is right here. Upload. It's a small file. It really won't take that long. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is I need to make sure this doesn't go out for real. Well, anyway, I don't wanna release this, but what I just do is I would hit create, boom, it makes it, puts everything in the list. Let me exit out of this. And then what it would do is it would add a new entry here, and then it would add the time. Now, actually, you know what? I should have finished it because I wonder if that's the reason why the seasons. So let me speed back through that again and make that again. All right, so I'm just gonna set this as offline because I don't want this to actually go out. Alright, so it's still processing, but it won't go out because I need to figure out how to do seasons with this since this was from last year. But anyway, that's really all it was. And like I said, it goes out to all these platforms. So if I go here to Google Play, there's our podcast, and here are the things that, because I added all the other ones at the beginning of this year. So as of right now, our podcast, I've moved over everything for the year 2019. And it was really simple. So I hope that helped, guys. A simple way that you can actually start modernizing your media ministry just by implementing a podcast. And again, I give some suggestions in that document that's in the description that you can get that shows you how to do that. And it's really simple. I mean, literally the only thing you need is your phone just set the phone down, have your pastor do it, have somebody else do it, or if you got a soundboard, do an audio out kind of into your phone or something like that. Just record the sermon, add an intro, add an outro if you want to. Bada bing, bada boom. Upload that, and there you go. You got a podcast completely for free. So again, check out the description below. Click on the link to get that complete guide to help you walk you through how to set it up from scratch. Again, I can't do this right now because I don't want to make another podcast since I already have one here for my church. But anyway, I hope that helps, guys. Check out the description as well for our For Me Facebook group, where we talk about other media ministries and we volunteer and help each other out how to reach and help grow our media ministries together so we can learn from each other. And that's what that group is for. If you like this type of content, I appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell. That way you get notified of other great videos here to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ. We will see you on the next video. Later.